In this video, we are going to talk about in detail, WWE has a big plan centered around Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. What is that plan? What is the reason Logan Paul became a tag team partner with John Cena? What is the reason for Cody Rhodes' return in such a short period of time, exactly 1 month after WrestleMania 41? What will happen to CM Punk with the return of Cody Rhodes? And finally, we'll talk about some of the changes that will be happening in the Money in the Bank event. Cody Rhodes made his surprise return during the match between Jey Uso and Logan Paul on Saturday night's main event. Cody's return came exactly when John Cena came in during the match between Jey and Paul and helped Paul win the match, which was exactly where Cody Rhodes' entry had occurred. Rhodes returns and hits a crossroads on John Cena, allowing Jey Uso to win the match. Immediately after Jey Uso won the match, Cody Rhodes took the mic and looked at John Cena and Logan Paul, who were below the ring, and said, "John Cena, you and Logan Paul will be a team. Jey Uso and I will team up and have an open challenge to fight at Money in the Bank next month." At this point, John Cena was looking on in shock without saying anything. This time, Cody Rhodes' return was a return that even John Cena didn't expect, as we could see from the expression on John Cena's face. But now, due to the return of Cody Rhodes, it seems that the match we all expected between Cena and Punk will be delayed even further. But one thing is for sure, the true heir to the undisputed WWE Universal Championship is back. Therefore, there is a high chance that John Cena will lose the title to him before long. Why did Cody Rhodes return in such a short time, like a month? What was the reason for the sudden return? The main reason for this is John Cena, because John Cena is currently spending the last few days of his retirement in WWE. Cody Rhodes still has plenty of time. Therefore, no matter how many days Cody Rhodes takes off, there is no problem with it. But John Cena has minimal time, because John Cena's remaining ring appearances are only 23 days away. This is why the WWE creative team planned to bring Cody Rhodes back again. WWE has a big plan centered around Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. If we look at what that plan is, currently, WWE has to carry out several of its major plans in a very short period of time. Currently, WWE has two main plans. The first plan is who will take the title from John Cena next. The second plan is to somehow hold the match between John Cena and CM Punk that fans have been waiting for. There is a strong belief that the storyline between John Cena's title loss and Punk will happen at the same time. Regarding John Cena's title loss, there are several rumors circulating about it. One is that it is very likely that Cody Rhodes will win the Undisputed Universal Championship title again. Otherwise, the second rumor is, after the finishing CM Punk's current storyline, he will challenge to John Cena at Crown Jewel to win the Undisputed Universal Championship title. If we look at the changes that have occurred in Money in the Bank earlier this year, there were many comments about John Cena's storyline at Money in the Bank. But we saw that John Cena didn't have a good storyline in Saturday night's main event either. These days, many of the WWE's top superstars are unavailable due to the tight storylines they are going through. That's why WWE had decided to bring back Cody Rhodes. In addition, there are two reasons to return Cody Rhodes back again. One is that he is mainly brought in to give John Cena a good storyline at Money in the Bank. The second reason is that Cody Rhodes' return this time could be the first step towards John Cena losing his title. Because in yesterday's Saturday night's main event, Cody Rhodes looked directly at John Cena and made a direct challenge to a tag team match at Money in the Bank. John Cena was also confused to Cody's challenge, as he was upside down. In this way, when we look at how the storyline will be between these four in the future, the biggest event that WWE holds during the summer is the SummerSlam event, where John Cena and Cody Rhodes face off as a tag team at Money in the Bank, with the help of Logan Paul and Jey Uso. Therefore, after their tag team match, a singles match for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship will be held at SummerSlam between Cody Rhodes and Cena. This match will become a big turning point match. In this match, Cody Rhodes has a good chance of regaining the undisputed WWE Universal Championship title that he lost to John Cena at WrestleMania 41. What is the reason for Logan Paul to tag team with John Cena? I had previously posted a video called CM Punk vs. John Cena Money in the Bank match canceled. In that video, I had mentioned that John Cena would be competing in a tag team match at Money in the Bank. Now, a tag team match at Money in the Bank has been officially confirmed. Initially, rumors spread that Travis Scott would be playing as John Cena's tag team partner, but now it is very clear that Travis Scott has left and has been replaced by Logan Paul. But this is a good game plan for WWE. Because if John Cena and Travis Scott were to play against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, John Cena's team would definitely look very weak to the fans compared to Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. That way, if one team is strong and the other team is weak, it won't be possible to watch the match as a good heated match as the fans expect. That's why I think it's a good decision to bring Logan Paul into their storyline this time. Therefore, WWE will keep Travis Scott as the third person on John Cena's team, so that John Cena can get the support he needs from outside the ring during matches. If we look at how Cody Rhodes' quick return will affect John Cena in Punk's massive storyline, Cody Rhodes' return this time is not just any ordinary return. If WWE is changing their plans, then there is a big plan behind it. This time, Cody's return is being made with the main event of SummerSlam in August in mind. WWE had a small plan earlier, which was to have a match between Punk and John Cena at Money in the Bank this time, but there is no chance of that happening right now. Because now Punk and Sami Zayn are teamed up against Seth Rollins and Bron Brecker, and they having a hot storyline. In addition, Bronson Reed also teamed up with Seth Rollins against Punk in the Saturday night's main event yesterday. Therefore, Punk now needs the help of another wrestler to fight against the three of them in the future. Therefore, Punk cannot be easily removed from this storyline. At least WWE will take their rivalry to Money in the Bank. But after Money in the Bank, WWE has a plan to draft their wrestlers. This could be another turning point. WWE is planning to draft their players around July. However, they have not officially announced when exactly their draft will be held. Drafting players in this way also helps to create a lot of heat on the roster. Currently, Punk is playing on the Raw brand, so if he wants to compete with John Cena, there are only 3 ways to do it considering the current situation. One is that Punk has a chance to win Money in the Bank and challenge John Cena for the title. But with the storyline that Punk is currently going on, that's not going to happen. Otherwise, Punk could come to SmackDown through the draft and compete with John Cena. The third opportunity beyond these two is that Cena is scheduled to return on the Raw episode, which will be held the day after the Money in the Bank event on June 9th. Through this, it seems that John Cena's appearance will be based on Raw. If this happens, there is a good chance that a storyline between John Cena and CM Punk will be created through this as well. With all these updates, it seems like the match between John Cena and Punk is going to be delayed even further. I think the match between Punk and Cena will most likely held at Crown Jewel. So let's see in the upcoming episodes how the hot storyline between Cena and Punk will start and how successful Cody Rhodes' return will be. So friends, don't forget to comment with your thoughts on this. So friends, let's see with another huge update. Have a great day.